Hello everybody. Welcome to the non-Greg Sterlace Show. I'm your host, the Pamazon, and we have some lovely guests and co-hosts, and there we go.
Hi.
There's some co-hosts. You're not part of Green Schwinn, but that's okay. You'll probably get your own Chiron. I like to say the word Chiron.
Hi, Jong.
Yeah. Hello, guys.
Hi.
And then, did we get Maze in there? Yes, there we go.
I'm here. Yes. Hi.
All right, everybody's been properly introduced to our
They've been
viewing
properly
audience.
Chiron.
This is Leonardo, my very affectionate cat.
Mr. DiCaprio.
Mr. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yes.
Yes. So, hey, you were here before. Now you're back.
A year ago, about, right?
Yeah, probably about a year ago. But you have left our lovely country for a more northern country, and you have returned to this country for a visit.
Yes, I live in Toronto now. It's been 9 months now, so it's good to be back in Buffalo for visiting and doing this as well.
Oh, cool. Hey, you played the Battle of the Bands, right?
Yes, I was not a band though, unfortunately. There was everyone doing like heavy music. I'm like,
You were better than all those bands, though. Did you win?
No, I did not win.
You should have.
A band called this, then it was Sofa Kings, and I don't remember.
Okay.
And I don't remember this third band.
Okay. Yes. This is very heavy.
Yeah,
I do like them
extremely
though.
heavy.
Yes. And the Sofa Kings want to come on here on May 19th. So
Ooh, they're awesome.
I don't know if they'll all fit though. I'm a little dubious. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah, there's a lot of Sofa Kings. There's
Lot of-
like 7 of them or
6 or
something.
7, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Crowns.
How many?
Here you guys go.
There's 3
Set.
Mollies, right?
Don't sit on the crown.
Yeah.
Put them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll have a translator there with them. I'm not sure.
Well, I thought that was going to be you.
Well, I can, but I think they'll probably want to have someone. I don't know.
Because I basically asked them, and I think they accepted that it was you.
That works for me.
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
Do they need a translator or?
I think so, some degree.
Rinko doesn't speak very good English. I,
think
don't know
their
about the other
music
guys.
speaks for itself.
The music will speak.
Well,
for
yeah, their
Universal
music
language,
can,
you know?
but what
Yes,
about the
yes.
rest of the
Universal language.
Sonic archaeology.
Sonic archaeology.
That's what I call it.
Definitely will just have to do magic space sometimes.
Right, yeah.
But yes, tell us, Jong. So, have you written new songs since leaving our wonderful land?
Wonderful Land?
Yes.
Yes, I have written a bunch that I'll play today.
Oh, that's great.
Awesome.
Maybe 3 or 4.
I hope so.
Cool.
We always love your music, and I have heard some of these new songs, and I can.
You got a little taste.
Yes, I can tell you the taste was wonderful. It's better than KFC. It's better than McDonald's, and
Better
it's
than McDonald's? You sure?
way better than McDonald's. It's also even better than Wendy's, and it's my favorite. It's even better than Checkers, and Checkers is my
Checkers
favorite.
Is delicious.
I've never had Checkers either, yeah.
Oh, they're good.
Never tried it.
But yours is better.
I've had White Castle, and I'll tell you what, they don't call them sliders because they're tiny and they slide out of the package.
Oh god. Oh god. But I like White Castle.
I don't like any of those places.
Oh really?
Not really either.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, they do all have bread, which I'm not supposed to eat.
Damn.
No, there is one that doesn't, but I forget what it's. But they have gluten-free bread.
I
but-
go like once a year and get fries, and then immediately remember why I don't go.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I'm either
true.
like these are disappointing, or I'm gonna die.
You often need a reminder.
I just had this place called K Cafe. My friends brought me today for the first time. It's like a food truck, right? It's like Korean burgers, and I never heard of it until today. Like
It's here?
Yeah, it's
Buffalo?
called K Cafe. It's like they have little food trucks and whatever, and they have
like
an
to
actual
try
restaurant. And it was good. I recommend it. It's like burgers.
I'm gonna try it because I
I'm
love
writing
Korean
it down
food.
now.
Writing it down. K Cafe. Their hours are very odd. I don't know why.
Where's the
I've-
actual restaurant?
I think in Clarence, but just
Oh,
look out for
okay.
the food trucks.
They're probably working on Korean time. They think it's 13 hours.
And maybe it's 13 hours ahead. Recommend that though.
Yeah, because I've never even seen a Korean restaurant around here, so I'd like to go.
I mean, yeah, I'm not a huge
Oh, wow.
burger fan
I
either,
like-
but I
yeah,
just
but you
ate-
liked it. It was good.
I liked it, and I am so full. It like hurts still. You know, what I mean,
Oh,
I ate
wow.
everything. I'm like so full.
Yeah, I'd like to try this.
Surprisingly.
Food truck, I can't remember. We got something in. It's really, really good. I wish I could remember the name.
From Buffalo, or
Yeah.
But do you? Oops, sorry.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah, what is it?
I feel like I just like saw Elmwood like just going by Elmwood, and like
Right.
it seems like it's changing a little bit. What do you guys think?
Construction going.
Yeah.
What are your opinions? I don't know
Well,
exactly what's going on.
it's a lot of people coming in trying to capitalize on the whole idea of Elmwood, but of course then they're pricing the actual people who've made Elmwood cool out of the market, and also kind of pricing out of the market actual individuals, but still, you know, it's created a lot of empty spaces on Elmwood actually.
Yeah, so like the whole part, like right across Mr. Goodbar, it's like
Yeah, it's just gone.
I used to live there. I used to live
I actually didn't
there,
notice it until recently.
there.
that's the first thing I noticed. I remember Allentown Music being there actually.
Yeah, that place.
The new
that place is
white
gone
soccer
now.
mom, yoga pants somnambulist.
Oh, rocking around, yes.
The new.
It's like the zombie apocalypse, but with like people with more money than me.
Yeah, it seems like the people I talked to so far don't really like the new idea of like.
No,
things
it's
coming
not
in.
working. I don't know.
Well, because if a bunch of people with money who don't really have any culture come in to try and, borrow the culture and then push out
buy the
everybody who
culture,
created
maybe.
it or buy it, what it ends up with is just a bunch of boring suburbanites with money who like kill the culture that's there, and then there's just like, a bunch
Yeah.
Are
of
they gonna move to Allentown, or do you think they're gonna move to Hurdle, or what do you think? the next
Allentown's
place
already
gonna be?
having trouble. Some places have been priced out, and then
Everybody's priced out.
and
It's
a
like
bunch
ridiculous.
of people moved to Grant,
Which
couple
is also
people
now
built-
getting really expensive too.
couple people bought the building so they couldn't be priced out again, but the Grant's getting expensive too. Yeah, so
But
I say, I don't
I
know.
can feel it changing. Even though
Yeah,
it's
it's
been
definitely-
like only 8
I got
months I've
nothing.
been gone.
a lot's
You can see
changed
it.
since you've been gone. I feel. Yeah.
I got no
The
answers.
new Allentown music, I think, is really nice though. We
It's
were
a much
there.
bigger, yeah. The new
I
Allentown
gotta head
is a
down. It
bigger
was right
store.
next to Wegmans, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was right next to
Amherst.
Wegmans. Yeah,
That's.
I was just there Saturday getting drum heads for the drums.
oh, that was fun.
Yeah, we changed drum heads Saturday. Excitement.
How do you even do that? Is that hard?
It's tedious.
I think it is incredibly satisfying and meditative
Did
when I
you-
watch.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's because we watched Johnny do it. Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks, Johnny.
exactly. If I was doing it myself, I'd be like sweaty and flustered and
Yeah,
frustrated.
it's about as much fun as like changing your guitar strings.
Not extremely fun.
No.
Not horrible.
No.
It's not horrible. It's not very fun. Sometimes you're a little scared that the string's gonna pop off and hit you in the eye or something.
That's
Yes,
what I'm
that's-
terrified of.
yeah,
That happened to me when I was
yeah.
little. I'm terrified of that.
So every time I cut the string, I just close my eyes real quick.
Yes.
Is
Oh,
that
I
what
never cut 'em. I
is that
always
what
really make 'em-
badass scars. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I make them really loose before I take them off, so I don't have to deal with that.
Do you feel like living in Canada has changed what you write your songs about? Does that like influence your songwriting at all? Because I don't know.
Yeah, do they have different flavors of ice cream up there?
Yeah.
There's that one
I actually
flavor that's
didn't
like licorice.
You know, since I ever got
Okay,
there, it was
never
too
had it.
cold, so I didn't really eat ice cream at all. Toronto is
that's
really
pretty good.
cold. Like even compared to Buffalo, I think it's colder.
It's colder.
It's
Wow.
colder, and I don't have a car anymore, so I walk everywhere. Right?
Why
Take
don't
the
you have a car?
buses. Oh, it's too expensive to have a car there. Like way too expensive.
It is really wow.
Yeah, insurance is like, what's the USD for? It's like $300 a month
Oh,
for me. So there's no way I'm affording that on top of
Rent.
that.
That's
Almost.
not. Oh, the rent there is really.
Oh, the rent
yeah.
is really high. So a lot of people there live in basement apartments. Like most people my age live in basement apartments. They don't even live in like the upper floor. So there's no real sunlight.
Oh,
So I
that's
guess it does influence me how.
Did you think about hopping over to Hamilton and living there?
Hamilton's far. Really
that
far.
far?
It's really for
It's
where
not
I
that
am.
far. Come on.
'Cause I still go to
It's on the way-
school.
Oh, you go to school
I
there.
still go to
okay.
school
Never
up,
mind. Sorry.
like a little north of, like on little
in
north
that case,
of Toronto. Yeah.
all right. In that case, then it's far. Yes.
I'm expecting to see some like New Yorker or like article about the problem with the youth and the in Toronto getting sick from
Basement apartments.
No, it's been like that forever though. People have been living. I thought it was like illegal at first when I got there. I was like, why are there so many basement apartments on Craigslist? And there's a thing called Kijiji there. It's like the same thing, but
Kijiji.
Yes, we had our first
Kijiji.
episode here. The person talked about Kijiji.
Kijiji.
Wow.
What is
Yeah.
Kijiji?
It's literally the same thing as Craigslist, but it's really
For Canada.
popular in Canada.
I
And
thought they had Craigslist in Canada.
they do. People don't use it as much.
Oh, okay.
So I thought it was illegal, but turns out everyone's living in them, and I couldn't find another place. And I was like, I can't afford another day of Airbnb. I gotta go there.
Is it really expensive though still to live in like your basement apartment?
Yes, I had a place in St. James, and I was splitting it with my girlfriend, right? And it's still a lot cheaper than what I'm living in Toronto for a much worse place.
Because Toronto's so nice, I think.
Sucks, kind of.
So nobody lives downtown unless you're like filthy rich. Like the little 2-bedroom apartments in like one of those big ass apartments. They're like $1.4 million each.
That's
Starts
easy.
crazy.
Like
That
you can buy
is.
like a mansion in like Clarence probably for that much money.
Yeah.
You absolutely can.
There's
yes.
there's this building down at the
3
end of the
mansions.
street here. They were selling like
The condos?
the condos, 500 square foot condos for like $125,000 each.
No, they're
like,
bigger than that. The condos down here?
Yeah, but
Yeah, they're
some
bigger.
of them were the ones I was looking at were about 500, 550.
But I think like since Buffalo's growing too, I feel like the real estate's gonna go up too, right? Obviously.
It already has.
already
It
has.
already has.
Yeah, I feel like it's harder to find nicer places
When
now.
we, my girlfriend and I moved in here, in August, and the only place we had to be out of the apartment we were in at a specific time, and this other one, and there were a couple others that we could have gotten, but they didn't line up quite right, and they were less expensive and nicer, and we ended up getting one that's like 450 square feet and like $800 a month. So
Yeah, they're chopping a lot of the nice flats into two now. But it's not everywhere, and there's still
That's good.
cheap-ish
but our bathroom's
parts.
like one of the original bathrooms, so it's like the size of the living room.
There are cheapish parts of Buffalo. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a matter of making them nice.
Who you know? And
Well, no, not in the cheap areas. It's
No.
just being willing to live there.
No.
Like in some place it's really not cool, like Kaisertown or something.
Kaisertown is so gross.
See, exactly. Look at that. Look at that judgment.
So gross.
Why is it gross?
It just looks like it's always dirty there, and it just seems so like it's so. It looks like industrial, even if there is no industry there.
There's
and
no
it's just-
industry there.
It just looks industrial, even though it's not. It just looks like empty houses, and it just looks shady. It looks like no matter where you go, somebody's gonna. Hey, you want to buy TV? Come here, I got some for
You
you.
guys want some DVDs?
Yeah, like, oh my God. I don't know if you ever heard the story of when we were in LA and this guy who called himself Black Man tried to sell his DVDs in this place called Death Alley. He goes, "You boys want some DVDs? You in the hood now? My name's Black Man." And we're like, what? And we're just trying to run. He's like chasing us. It was insane.
Death Alley?
funny.
It was called Death Alley. It has the most amount of homicides in all of California.
Why are you in there?
Huh?
We
Yeah.
didn't know where we were
Stupid and
going, and we were trying to stay in LA. And
Oh,
the
you were
only-
living there. And that-
Yeah, very briefly. And we didn't know where to go, and we just saw this place. It was very strange. We tried to rent out a car. We just had to sleep in this car, but the lady, we
tried to
thought we
rent
were
a
going to
car.
meet her. And I said, "Oh, okay, we're here." And she's like, "You have your instructions. Get in the van."
We never saw her. I don't
We
even
never
know
saw
if she
her.
really existed.
I don't even know. There was this guy behind
this
us.
doesn't even sound real. This is like the setup for a offbeat sitcom.
Yeah.
It was very bad. It was very scary. And so we got out of there as much as we could, but we don't know who owned those vans. There was 2 other vans, and we got in the wrong van the first time. And there was a bunch of drugs in there and stuff, and okay, and we're like, okay, I don't know if we should be here, but where else are we supposed to go? Eventually, we're like, we gotta get out of here. This is the wrong van. And there was a bunch of dirty clothes.
Life in the
there.
wrong van. That's your
There's weed
memoir.
laying all over.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Hey,
We-
Jong, any weird experiences in Toronto so far? Cool, noteworthy.
The only weird thing was
places.
like literally a week ago, there was a van incident, if you guys heard about it.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
I
So
haven't heard
It was
that.
right near
Yeah, you
where I
did.
live,
Oh,
so
that.
that was
You didn't?
crazy.
What happened?
No.
That was the Armenian terrorist incel guy I was telling you about.
It was like this
Oh,
guy
jeez.
who actually goes to my school, right?
You know him?
I don't know him, but he's in the same building as I am, in the same different program, but he's just in this street intersection and stuff. He just started running people over. It was the biggest
Women.
incident in Toronto.
he was going after women in particular.
He was
yeah.
he was targeting women in particular.
Yeah, that was very,
It
That's
was
crazy.
really messed up.
very, very, very.
But that
very
was
bad.
that's probably the craziest
He was
thing.
an
That's
incel.
insane.
Have you heard of incel?
Incel. Yeah, it's really
Heard of
messed up.
incel?
You want to explain?
Incels.
You can explain it. Whoever wants to explain
Yeah,
it
I
can.
used
Explain it.
I used
Sounds
to
like a
kind of
terrorist boy
watch
band.
the page just because I used to want to see the insane stuff they would post.
People are insane.
They're bad. It stands for involuntary celibate. It's basically guys who can't get laid and they blame
Oh.
Women.
everyone else.
Women, yeah.
Mostly women, and
They blame guys too.
yeah, they blame guys too. They call them those are the Chads and the
Yep.
Stacys, and they're just very
It's a
bad.
very-
They get very hateful.
So he started killing people?
Yes, because of that. Yeah.
That's
What a
that
lunatic.
guy did that too in California. Dylan, was
essentially.
it? No, not Dylan. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah.
At a school, right?
Yeah.
At a university. Yeah, that's about the craziest thing.
That's really crazy.
Other than
is
that,
really
it's pretty
crazy.
relaxing. Not relaxing. It's pretty normal. No
Otherwise,
car.
yeah.
Otherwise, taking the buses and the subways take forever. But That's about it.
Everyone
Commutes really far. Like some people commute like literally from Hamilton to school, 1 hour 30 minutes one way.
Yeah,
I kid you not.
That seems like a long time, but I feel like the buses in Buffalo, it's like, oh, you want to go from one side of Buffalo to the other? That's going to be an hour and a half.
No,
I've never been.
not that long.
Maybe
I used to
on
take the
Sunday.
buses.
It took me that long to
Maybe on Sunday,
Maybe.
yeah.
I
Otherwise,
tried
it's
to
not
go
that
to see
bad.
Jong on Thursday, and it took me
Yeah, it took
almost 2
forever.
hours to get there.
If you have to go really far, then you're in trouble. Like
Yeah.
you need to go to the suburbs.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
It's quicker to
Yeah.
bike to the suburbs.
Yeah.
If
Then
you
you
can
can-
get out there without getting
Well, because you always
creamed by
have to
drunk
get
suburbanite.
freaking transfer and all that bullshit. I used to take the buses everywhere. I took the bus all the way to Batavia and back every day for 5 years.
That must have taken a long time.
That took a long time, but I slept for most of it, so it was really negative time.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm
It's like when
asleep.
it's like when you build a time machine that only has to go forward.
Sleep is a time machine.
You just get a refrigerator box, write time machine on it,
And
go
sleep in
inside and
it.
take a nap.
yeah,
Yeah.
a time machine. That's what it was. It
I
was
don't know about
negative
you guys,
time.
but
Oh,
I'd be
yes.
interested in hearing a song or two.
Yeah, you want to play a
Yeah.
song? Do you need?
Is it that time?
I
It's that
think
time.
so.
Song time.
Cool.
Do you need more room? I feel like I'm crowding you.
No.
Okay, all right. All right, go for it.
We're gonna
Yes,
get serenaded.
yes.
Well, if you don't mind.
Serenade
Yes.
us.
I would
I'll
love
play a
to hear
couple
it,
songs and
Serenade
we'll talk in,
Leonardo.
talk in between a little bit.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
This is a song about time actually. How it just goes so fast. It just doesn't
Apropos.
slow down. So the song is called Slow Down. Miss the starting gun, they're already gone, and my time's a step further away. Fell in a hole, sucked all of my soul. My eyes don't sparkle the old way. And days go on, just hold on. Breaking dawn, light my way. I have waited patiently. How much time do I have to give until I am finally free? How does time slip so will our wells dry out? The trees turn red and summer ends. We start again singing, please, please, won't you slow down for me? Singing, please, and please give me room to breathe. I have waited patiently. How much time do I have to give until I am finally free? I have waited patiently. I pray someone's listening. I've been waiting, I've been patient, I've been praying so long. I've been waiting, I've been patient, I've been praying so long. I've been waiting. Ooh, I've been waiting, I've been patient, I've been praying so long.
Yeah.
It makes me feel old and deeply sad.
Time does go by so fast, though, right?
It's
Such
true.
a beautiful song, man.
Really?
You write the best songs.
Wonderful.
You're my favorite songwriter out of
But not
Buffalo.
apathetic. It doesn't make me feel apathetic. It's just
But maybe getting like older is a good thing though. Maybe you just like
You get wiser.
Wiser and also like more relaxed, I guess.
I never felt like
stop caring about certain things, you know?
I think it.
Oh, I don't ever stop caring. I just get more frustrated about how hard it is to change things.
I never felt younger until I did now, you know? Like, I felt like I was older at 22 than I was at 26.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You feel more alive now than ever.
Yeah, just because I'm doing more what I want. And I think that changed a lot.
I have a guitar question since I also play guitar. I notice you don't use a pick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Me neither. I don't ever use a pick.
Sometimes I don't, I guess. I don't know.
Do you use a pick sometimes?
Sometimes. See, they're like right here.
Okay, yeah, they are.
Sometimes when I need it. It's like a little
Okay.
Oh, I thought they were just like
decorations.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
Guitar bedazzling.
And this thing, like the bandana, is like so the picks stay in. So it's a little functional.
I see.
It's not
I thought
just
it was like I thought it
For
was
when
like
you
a
get going
Guitar
and
Ninja Turtle, and those were the
And you're
Oh.
sweating.
Yeah, I thought that
No,
was
they
just like
stay
some
in on-
Hendrix shit to look like real badass.
real badass. No, it's for the pick, so they stay in.
Nice.
See, I always think like, but if I'm not using the pick, I can use every finger. I'm not
you have-
just stuck to one.
And the sound is warmer too.
Or
with your
trying to,
thumb.
you can kind of do picking
Yeah.
in one, but you're still
You
limiting
control
them.
a lot of volume and stuff like that.
You use very thick picks, I remember, right?
Yes, I still
You
do.
use a really thick pick, I remember.
Yeah.
Guitarists will come up to me like, "Oh man, I forgot a pick. Can I borrow one from
Messy.
you?" And I'm like, "No, I'm sorry."
This thing's like a coin. This one's like, look at the differences in this.
Wow, that is super thin.
Wow.
I use guitar picks,
Oh,
but
actually,
I'm not a
let me play it.
musician.
Yeah,
I just
do it,
use them
man.
to get phones open.
Oh, there you go.
I literally feel like I'm playing with a coin, like a plastic coin.
It doesn't like I'll make a lot of strings because of how thick the thing is.
I know you pick very hard.
Yeah.
Compared to me, I pick very lightly.
I see you're doing a lot of like minimalist stuff on the guitar there. Like I saw you playing just a couple of single notes even while you're singing instead of chords and stuff.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta change up the dynamics here and there.
Very cool, yeah.
Is that normal tuning or?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
It's a full step down. I tuned it down when I first started
I was
singing, like
okay.
2 years ago.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, when I started singing, I couldn't sing these like higher notes, so I just tuned everything down, and I can sing the higher notes now, but I love the
You're
tuning
used to
now.
that.
I'm used to this.
Yeah.
I don't want to change it.
Is it just a lower version of regular guitar tuning then, right?
Yeah, it's like D instead of E.
Yeah.
It's like a full
One
step
step.
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool. Want to hear another song?
Sure.
Or you want
Love
to?
to. I
Lay it
just
on
wanna ask
us.
really fast. What are your buttons?
I collect buttons on my guitars and my basses and stuff. So, just like random ones.
I like the rainbow donut myself.
That was my favorite.
This
My
one?
girlfriend would love that. She's a baker.
Ooh, I love donuts. Speaking of that, there's in Canada, there's so many more Tim Hortons than you would ever think of. Like
There's so many here. How could there be more?
I thought there was a lot. I thought there were a lot here, but in Canada, just like, oh my God, it doesn't
It's
stop.
everywhere.
Same with
That's
Starbucks.
crazy.
So many Starbucks.
Oh, that's it.
That's interesting. 'cause
Canadians
that's
must
the
need
thing.
coffee even more.
Yeah, well, it's because it's dark and cold.
Oh, it's so cold. They get this like brand, like people wear this like clothing called Canada Goose. I don't know if you guys heard of
Oh.
it. It's like very expensive and it's like huge and it keeps you very warm though. I don't have one.
Oh,
I survived Canada like winter with this thin jacket somehow.
my God.
I don't know how.
That looks
I just
cold.
wear-
That looks cold for here.
I know. I've been wearing layers, just layers.
Oh,
Before
layers
I
are
had
good.
car, so I just like turn on the car quickly, get in, and now I'm just there. I'm just like shivering every
Did you
5
sell
seconds.
your car?
No, I gave it to my brother because he needed it because he
Oh.
lives in Ohio. So Ohio,
Oh yeah, Ohio is like one giant strip mall,
you just need like
Yeah.
a car there.
except out in the middle of nowhere where it's just like being in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Love to hear another song.
I want to play you guys one that
Jong
it's very,
song.
very, very recent one that I made. So I might mess up a little bit here and there, but it's about how I guess if you like love someone or something for a while, sometimes it fades away. Like you don't know if that's it. So it's like passion's gone. I don't know.
Oh, this
Right.
song made me cry.
what's it
I know.
called, man?
It's called Wave because it's
Wave.
like maybe.
Oh,
it's a
is this
wave.
the other one? Is this the one from Thursday?
Yeah, I played it.
Oh.
Her eyes wander the other way. These days, it's just not the same. She changes from low to high, leaving me to wonder why. Is this just a wave that's passing by? Then we come this far to die. Is this how
Sometimes I ask myself, maybe it's me that hurts you. When you're dissing, I'm to blame, leaving me up in flames. Is this just a wave that's passing by? Did we come this far to die? Is this how most of it out?
I usually have like a loop pedal here. So this is my first time playing the guitar and singing this part. I'm gonna try my best.
Sometimes I want more, sometimes she wants out. Oh, oh.
Wanna sing with me?
Sometimes I want out, sometimes she wants out. Oh, oh.
Nice collab. Ready? One more.
Sometimes I want out, sometimes she wants out. Oh, oh. I don't know how to end this song still.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you
that song
guys.
makes me so sad.
That's awesome.
That's life though. You never know. So
Did you put
Such a
that
good
there,
fucking
like, because you
ending.
really don't know how to end it, or is it
I
just
really
like
don't know how to end
You
it.
could just say, I don't, you know. Just,
I like that.
I like that ending.
I mean, it was
Clever.
because you haven't come to the conclusion yet, because it's
Oh.
an in progress
That's a-
situation.
that's a
Yeah.
that's
I really like
deep
that
analysis right
Song
there.
could be metaphor for
Thank you.
I like that. I like that ending better. Also,
I agree.
I tend to like narratives that don't have closure at the end.
Sometimes,
Yeah,
sometimes.
Sometimes it's nice to have the closure, and other times it's like, I like this. Like,
I don't like that so much in real life, though.
yeah, no, not so much. Yeah.
No. No, thank you.
So I have a
real
question
life.
to ask all you guys. Your top favorite artist. What is your favorite art? Who is your favorite artist or band or music?
For
group?
me,
That's tough.
I mean,
Just
I like
one.
A lot, but
I'm not
really
even
comes
saying-
to my mind Jeff Buckley.
Just
First
think about
thing
it.
Comes to my mind.
Just like one person.
Sufjan
Jeff Buckley.
Stevens.
I think so.
I don't think I really have individual favorites. I'm not sure I can rank.
I know it was tough. I'm just
Tiny
whatever
Tim.
came to your mind first.
Yeah, Tiny Tim. I
That's
gotta
like
go
an
Tiny
easy
Tim.
given for you.
That's
Yeah,
a good-
Tiny Tim.
Sufjan Stevens. Do you know who that is?
I don't know. I was gonna
I didn't
ask.
know who that
I
was
gonna
until you
ask.
showed
I
that.
should. Who is it again? What is his name again?
Sufjan Stevens.
Sufjan.
I thought it was Cat Stevens at first.
That's what I thought you said too.
Yeah.
It's like
No.
mass hallucination.
Yeah.
I literally thought she said that.
No, it's a different folk singer, sort of orchestral folk singer. Like,
Very, very
check it
like
I'm always
beautiful
looking for new
compositions.
music.
Also, usually kind of sad.
It really
totally
is.
sad.
That
Yeah.
Michigan album was
Kristen
really good.
Hirsch.
Michigan is a beautiful album.
Robin
and
Hitchcock.
Very sad.
Yeah, I remember. I gave it to my roommate to listen to, and he comes out running out of his room, and he's like, "Thanks for giving me that album to listen to." Now I'm crying though. It was really funny
It's
because
just
he
so
was like,
beautiful.
"Yeah." It was,
I don't
What are you
think I
into?
have.
What are you guys into lately?
You know my
Really?
favorite artist currently right now, not all time, but right now,
Right.
Mac DeMarco. It's very
Mac
weird.
DeMarco.
I really like his
I've
music.
heard the name, but I don't think I've heard the song.
I just
Yeah, I don't
think
know
his
anything about
music is
Mac
so I love the way he plays guitar. It's like so unconventional.
I heard that he was crazy though.
He is like he's known for being weird on stage. Like sometimes he goes naked on stage and just crowd surfs. Crowd surfs.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
don't want to hold up a naked person while they're crowd surfing. That feels like a disaster. waiting
He's
to
from
happen.
Canada too. I didn't know that, but he's like
Is he solo?
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, he's a solo. He's really popular.
Okay.
yeah, I don't know who that is.
Somewhere it's not
Yeah, I'll
supposed
try
to.
it.
Yeah.
He has amazing
Yeah,
guitar
yes.
practice. It's like a little jazzy. He doesn't record with an amp, nothing. He just goes DI and does everything. It's like very raw sounding, but it sounds amazing.
Yuck.
Awesome.
Naked crowd surfing.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Just being naked is
Name
a.
someone you like. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be your favorite.
I don't
You
want.
like
I
the
don't want
Talking Heads. I'm just gonna say it for you. Sorry,
okay,
too bad.
Fine. I do like pretty much anything David Byrne's ever done. So that's kind of land.
I'll check that out too.
Yes. But,
Especially Love This Giant, which is a collaboration between
much
him
time do
and
we have?
I'm not
St.
sure.
Vincent.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
I like that.
There's
It's
plenty of
really
time for
good.
another song if you want to do one.
One more song, or
I'm sure we got time.
Go ahead.
We know time.
Oh, no.
How much time we have? 20 seconds.
Oh no.
Just start and
Hey,
play
thanks
us
for
out.
having me here.
Yeah.
Social media,
Well, for
social
now-
media. Pimp your media.
Pimp my media. Okay. You can follow me at jprolee. JPROLEE. JPROLEE.
Instagram is great.
Instagram
for
is
John
great.
here.
I'm pretty active there.